What do you think is the driving force that really makes it a cult following like that compared to being like an Army guy, an Air Force guy, a Navy guy?
So one, and it may have changed, but for the longest time, we were the only service that had history in our boot camp. Two, I'm not here to knock the other services because they're all brilliant in their own regard. But, you know, when I was in the Navy, at the Naval Academy, not really in the Navy, but I was in the Naval Academy, you look at all the heroes, you know, what was one thing in common with all of them? They're all admirals or captains. That's not the majority of the Navy. Can some young seaman in auxiliary gang look up at Admiral Kidd and say, that's like me? No, but if you ask Marines, you know, who are your heroes? It's, you know, Smedley Butler, who's a sergeant major. You know, it's John Basilone, gunnery sergeant, you know, or I think he was a sergeant when he was a Medal of Honor. Yeah, maybe he was a staff sergeant. But, you know, these are heroes that are very similar to the vast majority of our service. And so you learn about what your forefathers did, and it's connected to everyone. And so you look at the Marines, you look at a uniform, you can't tell if that person's infantry or supply or logistics, because there's two things on their uniform that distinguish them from the other people: the rank, just common to all, and the eagle of an anchor, common to all.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, there's no unit distinguishing patch. There's no, I mean, we have naval devices, and so if you're a pilot, obviously you wear pilot's wings, or, you know, you're airborne qualified, you're going to wear that. But by and large, you know, we're all the same. Even in our dress uniforms, you can't tell what your specialty is. You can see where you've been.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, I think that's pretty neat. And so we focus on the things that are common and not the things that are unique. The only thing that's unique is that we're Marines. That makes us unique to society, not unique from each other. And so...
yeah, it makes that more of like a flat organization where some of that organizational hierarchy is there, but it's not everything that's driving the organization.
And so everyone becomes special. Every Marine, from admin to special operations, is related to Ira Hayes, who raised the flag over Iwo Jima. And then the other aspect, I think, is the every Marine a rifleman. So we're all expected to do this baseline combat proficiency. And we train everybody to the same standard. I mean, obviously, if you're in the infantry, there's a different standard. And you continue to, you know, adapt to that and evolve your combat proficiency. But it gives us a more common baseline where, you know, if we're the only service. If you're a JAG, you're not limited duty. You have to go through TBS and do the same 6 months basic infantry course as everybody else. A JAG is a lawyer, judge advocate. You're an admin Marine, you still have to do that. You're still going to qualify in the rifle range. And you look at Chosen Reservoir. I mean, they put the headquarters battalion on the line. They're like, this is like, you know, General Mattis, he deployed the band. And he's like, not a lot of call for tuba right now. You know, we're in the middle of 2 wars, Iraq and Afghanistan. So
that's wild.
Yeah, he's like, put down the trombone. You're going to go defend these forward operating bases. You're going to go do patrols, and then we'll give you a workup. But you're Marines, you can do that. And they did it. They did a great job.
That is
cool.
Know?
I don't know if they went back to tromboning. I'd like to think that they did. That's what they joined to do, but...
That is cool, though.
Yeah, they can do both, you know. Probably not at the same time. But yeah, I should stop.
What a special place.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's real fun to be a part of it, and to be around, particularly, you know, the young Marines. I think that keeps me young. Yeah, it's just something different. I get to deal with the young NCOs from the other services, and that's fun. I enjoy that. But there's something unique of being around, you know, young Marines.